Woo! I gotta stop doing that, I think, huh? Hey folks, welcome back. How you doing? Man, it has been a minute since I've been on the screen, hasn't it? First off, thank you for all the messages and emails. Folks, we're getting a little worried because I haven't been on here for a while. And that in of itself is a pretty big story, but if you can't tell, I don't have a lavalier mic on. I've got the bunny butt on, the camera here. I've had the crud for the last week or so, and I'm just kind of starting to get over it. And you can probably tell by my voice. So hopefully, if we were able to do a little bit of editing or something on this, with echoing maybe or something. But yeah, I've been kind of down in the dumps there. Still trying to get my part-time in a little bit, but working here in the shop. And I have got a bunch of stuff going on, and I'm gonna sit you guys down, give you a little update about some things, and something I wanted to kind of showcase, which probably is what the title says now. So let me get the stand and get you guys set down, and we'll go from there. Oh, alrighty, yep, I'm getting it ready. I've got a knife here. This is Lamar's knife. It's actually one of the homeless pups that was on the website for a while. Don't know if I ever did a video on it. It's the Topography. It's the, not Monsoon, I forgot which one this was called. But it's like an olive drab and black, a couple of two-tones. It has stabilized marble wood, which turned out to be a really nice wood. Very, very hard. Not only is marble wood pretty hard to begin with, but I had it sent out to get stabilized. Boy, you know, I did have a fairly new blade on the table saw, but boy, did it take forever to rip through this wood and to sand it down. It is super hard, very dense wood, but turned out really nice. As you can see there, with the custom decorative pin in the middle of it, the mountain and the moon scene, but really pretty piece of wood there. Of course, I did a tumbled stonewash finish on this one, so really nice. So appreciate it, Lamar, thank you very much. So I'm actually gonna box this up, and I gotta run out to town today. So running to town, I'll mail this off. Today is Wednesday that I'm recording this video, so I gotta take that, mail it all off. But a bunch of other stuff going on. There's gonna be, just to let you guys know, there will be some videos coming up here shortly. Probably a consecutive series of videos. I've got the work on Ruby is just about wrapping up for what I can do right now. It looks as if there's going to be one thing that won't be here at the making of the video, but I might hold off just to wait till I get that. But in doing so, I'm heading over to the Northwest Overland Rally here shortly, up in Plain, Washington. I'm going to be, Kasha and I are going up there. We're going to be volunteering a little bit up to help Marianne and Ray out. And then also kind of showcase and kind of represent AT Overland. Mario over at AT Overland is the one that actually invited us out there. So we're doing that. This is the first time in 5 years I've been to the Northwest Overland Rally. The first time I went was great. It was back in 2019. Tyler and I went with Ben and his buddy Asher, if you guys remember those. But we're going there to do that. And so I have been either working my part-time, I've been sick, I've been working on Ruby, and I have been working on knives because I was trying to take some knives with me to this trip. I'm not going as a vendor, but because I am CK Knife and Tool, I thought if I'm there and I'm doing the event, be walking around kind of hanging out with folks, I want to have some knives to show people. And if somebody wanted to buy a knife, I would definitely appreciate that. So by the time you see this video, it's probably going to be right before we leave. Like I said, today is, I think it's the 5th, the 4th or 6th, somewhere in there of June. It's a Wednesday, that's all I know. And so the Northwest Overland Rally is coming up here in June, towards the end of June. I believe it's going to be the 22nd to the 23rd, 21st to the 23rd, something like that. We're leaving, we're doing like a big 10-day trip. And we're going to be doing all that stuff and everything. So looking forward to that. It's going to be awesome. Most everything we do is going to be camping and just kind of like hiding out, and hopefully going to do some videoing and share some of the trip with you and some of that adventure. So this video, that video, the video about Ruby and what we did. I'm hoping to get that done. The downfall is the one big thing I was hoping to have before I left doesn't look like it's going to be here in time, which is kind of disappointing. I'm looking forward to the product, but it's kind of disappointing that I couldn't get it here faster from the company. But I'm buying everything, pretty much everything you're going to be seeing on Ruby. Actually, everything you're going to see with Ruby, I bought and paid for myself. I have no sponsorships or anything anymore, pretty much. It's all gone, folks. So it's just me and mine. I'm all out there. So everything you're seeing is stuff that I worked hard for, and I put a lot of thought into it. Some stuff I did less expensive, other things I had to spend a little bit more money on because of past experiences and stuff that I've learned. But I'll get into that later on that video. But this video is about these things right here. So let me get you resituated and I'll show you more about these. Okay, so hopefully everything is going to be okay with audio. Yeah, got a bunch of knives here and in the tub. My old Pelican case here, so I got those set up, so I'm looking forward to it. But today's video is about the shower pouches. Now there's a lot of stuff out there with the shower pouches, and this isn't a huge comparison video or anything like that. I did plan on doing something like that a while back, and then just life got in the way, forgot about it. And actually some of the other companies that we had, their pouches, I'd cracked one open, and oddly enough, it was kind of like a plasticky foil pouch of some sort, but I cracked one open and it had like almost black mold inside it or something. It was the weirdest thing. So I was like, okay, well, we're not gonna do that. And the reason I was looking at all these is because we're getting ready to leave for this trip, and I wanted these things. I was like, oh God, I gotta buy some. Well, I said, well, I think I got some still. So I went down and I grabbed them, and I went and got the other packages, and one of them's kind of more like a plasticky bag and stuff. And I'm not gonna throw anybody else under the bus, but I will tell you this. The other 3 companies that I had were all, I looked closely, all those pouches were made in China. And I was shocked. I didn't expect that. You kind of assume maybe something would be made in China, but all 3 of the competitors were made in China. And some of them were almost like the baby wipe bags, kind of thing, but a little bit smaller, thinner. They're not individual pouches like this. But I had a bunch of these shower pouches, and I have 3 different kinds, and they have a 4th one now, and I forgot the name of it, and I do apologize. I'll leave it down below. Again, this isn't a sponsored video or anything. I bought these. And I bought these 4 and 5 years ago. So right now, this is June 2024. I've been in Wyoming over 3 years already. I have not bought a shower pouch in 3 years. Matter of fact, the last time I thought, and I was talking to the folks over at Shower Pouch when I was asking them about these, the last time I bought a shower pouch was about 2019 is when I did it, because I had these when I went to the Northwest Overland Rally. And I had these when I went on Coyote Works rallies and those trips. So these pouches here are probably from 2019 and 2020, because I did buy some, and I know I bought some others to replenish those. And then we just wanted them just for, preparations, have some preps around the house is what we were using these for as well. And there was 3 different kinds that we had here. And this was the only 3 they offered. And I think they have a 4th one now. But the first one was a bamboo, and it was really cool. I did like this. Bamboo smell. It's hard to say or describe what it smells like, but I'm gonna have to say that of the 3 that I have here, the bamboo was my favorite, and that's why I wanted to mention that one first. So, but to tell you some stuff, everything's organic, made in USA. Everything's here. It's a small family business. I mean, this isn't a big company by no stretch of imaginations. A little bit bigger than they were 5 years ago, of course, because they're doing really good. But you'll be able to get everything from showerpouch.com. And right now, they actually, at the making of this video, they actually have a Father's Day sale. And so I'll leave a link down below or right here on the screen. And I believe it was like Father's Day 2024 or something like that was the discount code. And the reason why I did that is because I just bought some. I bought 30 more. I bought 2 15 packs that were mixed. And those mixed packs were, I think, 4, I think there was the 4 kinds in those. So I bought 30. So bamboo is my most favorite. The second one is, and when we went through this, the kids, of course, are a little bit younger. we do it. Actually, Kasha and Ella both liked the cucumber one. If I remember correctly, this was their favorite. Ben and I kind of like the bamboo one. Cucumber wasn't bad either. I thought it was good, but of the three that I have, this was pretty cool. And the cucumber one was really nice. And then the last one we have is an unscented one, which of course, nobody minded that one. But again, what brings Shower Pouch outside of the norm with a lot of these is their size. And that they're like 1 foot by 2 foot big, and they're really durable. And what's really cool about these is they talk about it on their commercials and stuff like that, is not only being hypoallergenic and allergy free, all that kind of stuff, and a lot of organic compounds or ingredients like the aloe and such, but they're reusable. I'm not saying reuse a dirty one, but I'm saying you can go from head to toe with one of these things, wipe yourself off head to toe. You could actually wash these off, clean them off, and then use them for like a normal towel or a rag around the house or your shop or something. So, and like a little tiny wipe, you're using it and you're throwing it away and you're going through a bunch of them. You can get some more use out of these for a while. It's just kind of cool. Well, one of the other reasons why I wanted to prompt this video, because I thought I would open these three in front of you. Now, this isn't prepared, and as you can tell, my sinuses aren't 100%. But I thought, well, I'll do the video now because in the next couple of, the next few days, I'm going to be in the shop working. I'm going to go back to my part-time, and then we're taking off on a road trip. So I won't have a time to do this, to share this information with you. But I figured I can smell somewhat. I'm okay, but the more I talk, it seems like the stuffier I get. These are 4 and 5 years old. Now, when I talked with them, I reached out to them. They said that they did say that because they're individually wrapped in this foil pouch, and it's a pretty thick pouch if you haven't ever held one before, they're good for 3+ years, guaranteed, no problems. There is no expiration date on these. There is what they call a PN number, let's say a part number or something like that, and I think that's when they production number. And hopefully you'll see that on here. I put them on there, but they said I should be okay. This one, it's got a bunch of numbers, and it says this is the bamboo, and it says 0619. So I'm assuming in this one the cucumber is 0619, and then this one is 0318. And I'm assuming that was when it was produced. There's some numbers in front of it, but afterwards there's a slash in the numbers, and I'm thinking that this one is from 2018. These are from 2019. So this is one of the ones I had left over from when I bought them in 2019. These are when I bought in 2019 or 2020. But either way, I wanted to open these up because I want you all to see what these might look like, what they might smell like. Now, granted, you can't do that. You're gonna have to trust me, but honestly, they know I'm doing the video. They were excited about the video, but I'm not being paid or endorsed or anything about it, okay? I do like Shower Pouch as a company. I really think the folks there are really nice people. Anybody that's met the reps, the owners of Shower Pouch, you would agree. Super good people. They're fun to be around, and it's a small business, and I wanted to showcase them. So I'm gonna start with the unscented one, so that'd be the fairest one for me. So again, it's a pretty thick pouch. It would be nice to, well, it's not unscented, but I can smell a little something, and I think it's the aloe. So I can definitely, I can smell the aloe on that. And maybe, what I'll do is, maybe I should bring you guys in and do a close-up. You don't need to see me. Let's get the camera over here so you can see these for yourself. So let's start with this one again. This is the unscented one. Let's start with this one here, and we'll pull it out. And you can see, hopefully you see that, how moist it is on my hands. My hands are a little dry. Look at that. That right there already shows you, oh wow, look at it. Look at that. That's something else. But like I said, I opened up the one bag of that other company, and there was these little black, it was like mold. And the pouch still felt like it had some air in it, but it had like black mold on it. It was disgusting. But look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, this is something else. And I'll tell you again why. Look at how big that is. That is huge. 1 foot by 2 foot. You see the moisture in this. Look at that. It's still dripping out. That is so cool. And again, smells good. It smells very nice, actually. That is That is so good. I mean, I'm not worried about it being, I rub this all over my skin. This is great. Wow, this is, and the durability again, if you haven't seen these before, that's, oh, just got water. I just got it sprayed in my face. So, really tough. Look at that, super durable. And hopefully you'll see this. You see like the little quilted look to it. Hopefully it's gonna come off on camera okay. We can get this zoomed in somehow. Ella can get this to look good. But it is so thick, it's really hard to explain how that is. But really nice. I don't know if there's a lot of details on their website. Maybe you have to look into it again. This is kind of impromptu. I just actually reached out to him this morning when I was talking about the video. So, but really, I mean, I have no problem at all doing that. Yeah, I'll put that on my face here. So that's very, very good to see. That's nice. And again, this was the PN number was, hopefully you guys can see that too. That PN number right there. Hopefully you'll see that. That's pretty cool. All right, so that is the unscented. Now let's go to the bamboo. So maybe some people might think that maybe this is unscented, so maybe these might be more affected because they have a more scent type stuff in it, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, this is definitely my favorite. I remember that bamboo smells so nicely. Yeah, there's moisture inside there. It's all sealed up, and again, you can see the moisture, how it's spread on here. Hopefully that'll come off on camera good. Wow, this is, yeah, that's, oh, wow, I absolutely love that smell. Yeah, I absolutely love this smell. This is my favorite. Boy, it's been a while since I opened one up, but I'll have to get you some, the quilt that's in this. And that's the best way to explain it, is this quilt, how you got these little tiny holes inside here, but the thickness of this material that they use, this fabric, is just outstanding. I mean, look at it. You can see how I stretch that with the wrinkles, and it doesn't tear. That's wow. But I just love this bamboo smell. That is great. Okay, so the last one here is the cucumber. Cucumber smell. There we go. Oh yeah, yeah. See, you can see there's hopefully like the moisture inside that. But yeah, that's it smells great. Bamboo by far my favorite. I absolutely love that bamboo. I want to buy more just the bamboo ones. But again, there's nothing, no molds, no staining, nothing. This is all, you'll see like the spots on there, that's the wet and dry spots, how it's folded. I do all this, but look at this, guys. Look at it, that's how much moisture's in there. And you squeeze it all and it starts to go away. See, it starts to do that, but wow, that is, you can see see my hands, how it's got the, look at that, that is slick. I am so stoked. I couldn't be happier of a purchase, an investment really in a house, you know, your house, and for emergency preparations and everything. That is amazing. Yeah, I'm not sugarcoating this at all, guys. I mean, this is the bamboo one, absolutely. They're kind of chilly, but oh, does that smell good? Oh, kind of refreshing. Probably don't look 100% right now myself, but this is just to prove to you guys. 4 years, 5-year-old. I have no problem doing this. Absolutely no problem. Wow, that's refreshing. That is chilly to say the least. Oh my goodness gracious, but so happy with that. So the shower pouch, y'all knocked it out of the park. I am so pleased with these. And again, gang, I am not sponsored at all by them. I'm not even, you know, I'm not a beggar, anything like that. I'm just saying, if y'all you wanna throw me a bone, I would never say no to anything. But these are this is something else. And now I'm not gonna throw these out. I'm actually gonna wash these. I'm gonna use these as like little shop towels here inside the shop. But yeah, oh. And like I said, we bought these for our preps. You know, we have a lot of stuff, you know, we do food prep and everything like that. And, you know, like for emergency preparations and everything. And that's what a lot of this we bought was for that kind of situation. But it was when we go out camping, you know, and do that kind of stuff. And with the kids when they were younger, now granted, I don't have any more teenagers in the house. You know, Ben's going to be 20 here soon and Ella's going to be 19. She just finished her freshman year in college already. So that was pretty cool, and I got to give her a shout out too, by the way. So she got accepted to the National Honor Society, and she's on. She's doing phenomenally well. I couldn't be prouder. And Ben is just working so hard. There's days he's working like 13 hours. He's going through a survey company to learn how to become a surveyor and such. So really cool. I couldn't be a prouder daddy. I mean, you guys know, if you've been following the channel, you've been following the channel for the last almost 10 years now. So Ben was, you know, Ella was what, 7, 8 years old at the time, you know, when you guys started coming up on the channel and everything. Ben was only 9 or 10. And here we are 10 years later for CK Knife and Tool and everything else. It's just great. And honestly, guys, with everything happening right now, the motivation and the inspiration hasn't been there. I've got all these ideas in my head, but I've just been, maybe just because I was sick and then with my dad's stuff and then, you know, trying to do things, you kind of just end up in this kind of like this blah. You feel kind of, maybe some of you relate to that, but this kind of stuff, this makes me happy. I am so excited that this worked out well. Again, links down below. The Father's Day sale will be down below. Yeah. Hey, 4 years old at least. 4 years old at least. And I'm still, you guys, yeah, granted, I'm not the most attractive person in the world, but, you know, I just got done washing myself with that. And as far as I know, I don't feel anything different. I smell good and I'm pretty smooth right now. But I am super happy with that. And my favorite, bamboo, by far. I would go bamboo and then I would do unscented myself, but all three of those are really good. And again, there was that other scent, that other pouch. I don't remember what that one was, but it's down there as well. I think it was lemongrass. Is it lemongrass? I don't know. It's probably already been down here on the screen, but I think it's lemongrass. That's what I think it was. And I'm anxious to try that because that's coming. I've just bought the variety. So again, gang, thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. At the making of this, I'm like 90-some thousand away from 20,000 subscribers here on YouTube, so that's pretty cool. If you've been following me on social media, it hasn't been very nice to me lately. I've been posting some things about that, which is also kind of one of those little negatives that I've been having to bear. To kind of takes the motivation out of you. So, but hopefully I'll get some more videos out to you in the coming weeks, so keep an eye on that. Make sure you subscribe. Do the whole notification bell thing maybe. I know some people have had that on and are not getting notified I put videos up, so they unsubscribe and then they resubscribe and then they do it. And that they told me that's helped. So try that out. I don't know, but I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm gonna get back inside. I'm gonna wrap up Lamar's box and get that off to the post office and get the rest of the things for Ruby, so then I can maybe get that video going here shortly. So again, I do appreciate it, gang. Thank you all very much for all the support in the last 10 years, and hopefully there's more to come. Take care.